Election 2022 news. Kentuckians have voted down an amendment on the ballot that would have given the legislative branch more control over abortion rules.
ABC 36's Anna Medina spoke with two organizations on both sides of the issue and has reaction to last night's results.
The American Civil Liberties Union of Kentucky and the Family Foundation are just some of the organizations that have spoken out following the results from Tuesday, sharing very different views. We have reaction from both on what comes next.
We knew that no matter what, we would be here to fight for Kentuckians and fight for abortion access.
We just want to see human life protected.
As voters made their choices at the polls, some say the real work begins now. With 90% of the results being called by the Associated Press, about 52% of the voters said no to Amendment 2, and 48% saying yes to amending Kentucky's Constitution.
The majority of Kentuckians voted no, and that shows that a majority of Kentuckians said no to extreme politicians trying to control Kentuckians' personal and private health care decisions.
Some pleased with the way Kentucky responded, others disheartened.
Certainly we were disappointed in the results on Amendment 2, but you know, the pro-life movement here in Kentucky and across the nation remains steadfast in our defense of unborn life. You know, it's important for Kentuckians to know that our pro-life laws that protect preborn children remain in full effect.
With Kentucky's trigger law still in effect, banning abortions in the bluegrass, with the only exception being medical emergencies, the ACLU adds that decisions around the topic of pregnancy should not be black and white.
I think that there are complicated feelings around abortion, and that makes complete sense. It can be a very personal and private experience to go through. We also know that pregnancy is not all the same. Pregnancy is not black and white, and decisions made around pregnancy cannot be black and white.
Meanwhile, the Family Foundation, a Christian public policy organization, says they will continue to advocate for pro-life.
The Kentucky Constitution does not contain a right to end the life of your unborn child or to have tax dollars spent to end the lives of unborn children, and we'll continue to advocate for that as we move forward.
Meantime, the state attorney general's office has released a statement calling the decision disappointing. Attorney General Daniel Cameron saying in part, quote, "Today, we filed a motion with the Kentucky Supreme Court to explain why this outcome has no bearing on whether the court should consider creating a Kentucky version of Roe v. Wade. We urge the court to interpret our Constitution based on its original meaning, and we look forward to presenting our case on November 15th. Now that's the day that Kentucky Supreme Court is set to hear arguments on the case. For now, Anna Medina, ABC 36 News.